What is up, 12s? Are you feeling it? That electric buzz in the Seattle air, that nervous energy that says football is truly deeply back in our bones. The dust is settling on the final 53-man roster. But let's be honest with ourselves, nothing feels settled at all. It feels like a Category 5 storm is brewing over Lake Washington, and our new front office with Mike McDonald at the helm is steering us right into the heart of it, smiling the whole way. The last 48 hours have been an absolute masterclass. An emotional whiplash, a rollercoaster designed to test the will of the most passionate fan base in sports. It has left every single one of us breathless, confused, wildly intrigued, and glued to our phones. On one hand, a beloved hero from our championship past, a Pro Bowler who wore the navy and action green with a pride that resonated through the stands of Lumen Field, was unceremoniously shown the door in a move that felt cold and corporate, only to be brought back in through a side entrance in a stunning, heartwarming twist. On the other hand, a veteran weapon we signed this off-season to be a deep threat gamey breakacre. A player we had already pictured scoring 50-yard touchdowns was cut loose without a second thought, replaced by a wave of younger, hungrier, and terrifyingly physical players. It's a whirlwind of nostalgic tears, ruthless strategy, and pure, unadulterated chaos. What is the grand design here? What is the new vision for our Seahawks? It feels like we're watching a masterpiece being painted on one canvas and a cherished old building being demolished on another at the exact same time. There are whispers of a new philosophy, a brutal smash-mouth physicality being demanded from every single man on that roster. But there was something else happening, 12s. A secret. A seismic league-shattering move that was being discussed in the deepest, most secure corridors of the VMAC. A move so big it would have broken the entire NFL and redefined the balance of power for the next 5 years. If your heart is pounding just thinking about what our team is becoming, smash that like button. Let us know in the comments what your gut is telling you about all these moves, because the story of the familiar face who came back from the cold is just the beginning. And it's the key to understanding the earth-shattering secret that was almost unleashed upon the league. That hero, that ghost from our glorious past, who we thought we lost only to see him return in a blaze of glory. It was none other than our guy, the one and only quarterback, Shaquille Griffin. You remember the name, you remember the passion, you remember the twin energy he and his brother brought to this city. A dynamic duo that felt like family. He was a cornerstone of the Legion of Boom's final generation. A 2019 Pro Bowler who bled for this city for 4 incredible hard-fought seasons. Just yesterday, the news alert hit our phones that he was released, and a collective groan could be heard from every corner of the Pacific Northwest. It felt like a dagger to the heart of every 12 who remembered his fire, his infectious sideline smile, and his commitment to our community. It felt like another precious piece of our soul. Our championship history was being chipped away. General Manager John Schneider immediately tried to calm our fears, saying, "We love Shaq. I'm promising he'd stick around for show, but in the cutthroat business of the NFL, those words can feel empty. Like hollow PR speech, not this time." Less than 24 hours later, in a brilliant piece of roster management and a testament to his character, the Seahawks made it official. Griffin is back, signed to the practice squad where he can mentor young players and be ready at a moment's notice. Our guy is home. It's a move that speaks volumes about loyalty, culture, and respect for the past. It's a sign that this new regime under Mike McDonald still values the players who built this house and understands their importance. Bringing back a veteran leader like Griffin sends a powerful message to that young locker room. Family matters. Your contributions are remembered, and this is more than just a business. It was a moment for all of us to exhale, to feel a surge of warmth and genuine nostalgia. We got one of our own back in the building, but that feeling of warmth was quickly replaced by an ice-cold dose of reality. Because while this move was about the heart, the next move the front office made was purely about the head. A cold, calculated, and brutally efficient decision that signaled a dramatic and permanent shift in offensive philosophy. Don't you dare get comfortable, 12s, because the celebration for Griffin's emotional return was cut short by a shocking move that defines a new hard-nosed blue-collar identity of this team. The veteran wide receiver signed this past March to be our field-stretching WR3, the man we expected to take the top off opposing defenses. He's gone. Marquez Valdez scandaling has been released just like that. The dream of him catching moonball touchdowns from Geno Smith is over before it even truly began. And the reason why tells you everything you need to know about the new era of Seahawks football. This wasn't just about speed or talent. It was about something far more primal. It was about violence. It was about physicality. It was about a new non-negotiable standard being set by offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak. In this new scheme, you don't just catch the ball. You have to be a dog in the run game. You have to be a tone setup. You have to take pride in burying a defensive back to spring a running back for an extra 5 yards. You have to punish people. And the cold hard truth is a new generation of Seahawks receivers simply outmuscled and outworked MVS for the job. The speedy rookie Torrey Horton made his primary skill redundant. But the real unfolding story is with guys like Jake Bubo, Derek Young, and Cody White. But these aren't just receivers. They are physical specimens who relish contact and thrive on grit. Bobo was one of the single best run-blocking receivers in the entire NFL last year. That's not a footnote, it's a headline. Schneider himself laid it out there. There's cool physicality with Bobo and Derek and Cody, and that's really important in this scheme. You have to be able to block. This is the new mantra. This is the new way. This is not a finesse team anymore. The Seahawks are building a tougher, meaner, more physically imposing team right before our very eyes. But this brutal efficiency, this laser focus on a new identity, it all makes you wonder what the ultimate prize was. What was the end game? Well, we now know these roster moves were the tremors. We're about to show you the earthquake they almost triggered. Brace yourselves, 12s. This is the one. This is the secret that puts all the other moves into glorious, terrifying, and awe-inspiring perspective. This is the bombshell that reframes our entire off-season. While we were debating practice squad, signings, and a WR5 spot, our front office was aiming for the biggest, baddest, most fearsome superstar on the defensive side of the ball in the entire National Football League. A league source confirmed Thursday afternoon that the Seahawks, our Seattle Seahawks, held serious internal discussions about executing a blockbuster trade for the one, the only, the nightmare-inducing Micah Parsons. Let that sink in for a moment. Close your eyes and just imagine it. The most dominant, game-wrecking, unstoppable force of nature in the league, wearing navy and action green. Imagine him exploding off the edge of Lumen Field with the roar of the 12s, causing a literal earthquake as he buries an opposing quarterback. The connections were all there, making it a tangible possibility. Our new defensive coordinator, Adam Durr, was his former coach in Dallas. Our new veteran leader, DeMarcus Lawrence, was his locker room mentor. Now, they seriously considered what it would take to unleash that monster in our defense. Now, the talks never progressed to a formal offer. The cost was astronomical. The Packers ultimately gave up a king's ransom in draft picks and a Pro Bowl player to get him, then handed him the largest non-QB contract in NFL history, $188 million. Our front office, as ambitious as they were, knew that was a price too high, a move that could mortgage our future. But the fact that they were even in that high-stakes conversation tells you everything you need to know. This new regime isn't, I'm playing for second place. They are thinking huge. They are aggressive. They are aiming for legends. This wasn't a pipe dream. It was a strategic consideration by a front office that is signaling to the rest of the league that the quiet days in Seattle are over. We are back to being predators. They didn't pull the trigger, but they loaded the cannon and aimed it right at the heart of the league. If this news doesn't get your blood pumping for the season, nothing will. Hit that subscribe button and like this report to show the world the 12s are ready for this new era. This proves our team is hunting for championships, not just wins. They are building a physical monster from the ground up while simultaneously reaching for the biggest stars in the galaxy. They didn't land the ultimate prize this time, but they showed their hand. They're not afraid to make the hard cuts, bring back family, and swing for the fences on a generational talent. My question to you, 12 seconds, is this.